League season begins anew. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Not what you want to see quarter one of week one. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They go right back to Taylor. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, Richardson. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Richardson. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
They'll try and play with some pace early on. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to be taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Taylor. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run. Here's Taylor. He slams it in there, and he is in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Well, 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. Now Purdy. He'll set up the screen here to Pearsall. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Colts offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And this one is caught by Pierce. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Throwing, Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. McPherson now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Colts move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll lead to a second down. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. He's tackled there by Quiddy Peck. Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Colts offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. After 27
Richardson. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7. Throwing is Richardson. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. On first down, it's Richardson. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Richardson to throw here on first and 10. And that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down. Looking to throw, Richardson. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. He's going to have a Colts first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Richard. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Niners have got it. Inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And that's going to get closed up quickly. He'll get only to the 37. Here's a 2nd and 9. Richardson going to look to throw toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Now Richardson thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field. A little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Richardson to throw. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That's hauled in at the 2. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Taylor going to try to pull his way in. And that big offensive block, clearing space. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be.
After review of the play,
so that challenge, a successful one. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that ball's intercepted by Xavier Howard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. He'll work forward only to about the 18. 2nd down and 8. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And he's in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Colts offense going to take over just before the half. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. That one complete to Pierce. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
And another great throw right there, Mike, and when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Richardson. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense and so here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Richardson. This one is complete. It's Pickens. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Here's Richardson. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Colts. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole. Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
And he's got another one. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Colts add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back on. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down. Coming up. Purdy to throw. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers cut into the lead a little bit. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This returnable from the 4. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The home team's offense is running back Jonathan Taylor, set to take over once more. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
On 2nd down, Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. That's taken in. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch. And he's in! Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Colts stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Brandon Ayuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They need 2. Here's Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. They face 2nd down and 7. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, 49ers.
First down, San Francisco.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down.
Hey, Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for 3rd down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's got it at the 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Good blocking, and he's in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will get just a bit closer. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And this has been a fantastic performance to this point, putting the league on notice. They want to be title contenders. Nothing they've done tonight is going to make anyone think otherwise. On the give, this is Taylor. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The 49ers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get it into the hands of Kittle.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Purdy now on 2nd down. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun, it's Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Here's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. Decision to go for a fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs. The Colts offense back onto the field for their next possession. On the ground for the first time. This is Khalil Herbert. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Herbert. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. They'll stay on the ground with Herbert. A gain there of 15. First down, Indianapolis. Here's Herbert. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. On the handoff, this is Herbert. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Colts. They get the season off on the right foot. The winners in the NFL kickoff game, the Thursday night opener of this regular season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.